Makers who have voted to open the government over and over again. Florida Senator Ashley Moody and Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn. Thank you both for joining us. So, Senator Blackburn, do you think Democrats are just kind of trying to run out the clock of Republican control in Washington right now?
Charlie, the Democrats are so sold out to their radical left that they are willing to keep the Schumer shutdown going until, as they say, planes fall out of the sky. They're going to risk our nation's safety and security. And we know that they continue to say it is about the Obamacare subsidies, which, by the way, only the Biden COVID era bonus is what is going to expire, not the subsidy. And they are willing to risk safety, security, well-being, paychecks for the TSA, for the FAA, SNAP benefits for people. They're putting all of that at risk. And they're putting insurance companies before, and their welfare before that of the American people. To do these COVID bonuses is about $45 billion a year. $450 billion over 10. And that's what they're willing to make a sacrifice for.
Yeah, and let's not forget, of course, that these COVID, supposedly temporary COVID subsidies are basically a bailout of Obamacare and an admission that Obamacare doesn't work. Senator Moody, Senator Schumer offered a one-year extension. What's your reaction to that offer? And what is your sense is the reaction among other Republicans to that offer?
Yeah, you know, I'm the rookie here in the Senate, and well, it's shocking. I was on the dais today and listening to this offer with all of the other Democrats there. They are not serious people. Remember, the shutdown was their goal. They want this shutdown. They are a bunch of anarchists that want this government shut down. I mean, does it surprise you that the people that are encouraging assaults and threats on our law enforcement are also the ones that voted today not to pay them, to make them keep working for free and putting their lives on the line and not to pay them? They should never be given the reins or any decision-making power to run anything. They have no idea what they're doing. I was sitting there thinking to myself, it's a comic clown show, really. Right. They don't know what they're doing, and we have got to stand up to this nonsense. I mean, the fiscal health, the strength of this country depends on it. Right. And so I'm here to make sure that all of us stand strong for this country, for its future, so that my children have the same type of opportunities and in this country that I had, that it's there for them, that it's serving the people. And these people, the Democrats, they have no idea what that even means.
Can I ask you a real quick follow-up, Senator Moody? Put your most cynical hat on. What do you think it is, what is the strategy that Democrats are playing here?
To keep the government shut down. I think they're playing to their radical base. I think Schumer needs some cred with the radicals, the kids, because he certainly, doesn't appeal to the kids these days, especially those in New York. But we've got to, stand up for common sense. I think the Republican Party does that. Marsha Blackburn does that. Our whole caucus is going to make sure that we deliver for the American people, because they expect adults in the Senate, not children.
Senator Blackburn, I think a lot of people were speculating that maybe Democrats were keeping the shutdown going because they wanted to affect that Northern Virginia region, part of Virginia, before Tuesday's election. Now that the election is behind us, do you have any hope that they might actually be serious about coming to the table and negotiating an end to this?
We had hoped that they would, but they seem to be content to stay right where they are and to keep the government shut down. That's why we've got everything on the table trying to find a solution. And I will say this, we know their long-term goal has been to supercharge Obamacare and push to get government-controlled health care, a single-payer system. And they see this as an opportunity to do health care for illegal aliens and also to push to that government control by supercharging Obamacare. We're not going to let them do that. And we are determined to make certain that we protect the American people and that we protect our law enforcement, our federal employees, those that are getting SNAP benefits, and that we find a resolution for this. It's important we continue to pass the America First agenda the American people voted for when they elected President Donald Trump.
So, Senator Blackburn, along those lines, how confident are you that Republicans in the Senate will hold the line on this supercharged Obamacare effort?
We are going to do that. We know that Obamacare is too expensive to afford. When you look at the fact, take Tennessee this year. Our Obamacare premiums have gone up between 30 and 42%. For employer-provided health care, health insurance has gone up 6 to 7%. It's too expensive to afford. You can never put enough money into it because of the mandates and the one-size-fits-all, the government control. You have to have reform and choice and options like health savings accounts and risk pools, and have the subsidy go to the individual, not the insurance company. The Democrats are supercharging the Obamacare and the insurance companies and not taking care of the people that are enrolled in Obamacare. They have an insurance card. They have access to the queue. They don't see the doctor.
Right. Senator Moody, Senator Blackburn, thank you so much for joining us tonight.